Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I'm White Iris, White Iris Intuitive, and I just wanted to put through a recording. So this isn't live. So if you have any comments or anything like that, I'll take a look at the comments later. But I wanted just to do a little bit of a recording for you guys. I haven't recorded since the live on the 11th. So I've been going through a lot of changes, a lot of things, ups and downs. I've been feeling very exhausted, but very elated at the same time. Now, during the time that I've been just taking it easy and not doing anything, I have gotten on some lives with a couple of the people on YouTube that I follow, and I did get some readings, which was funny. I didn't go on to get a reading. I just want to go on to, support the people that support me as well. And it was a lot of interesting things that they said. I went on a live with Tony, and I apologize. I should have looked up her name. I just started following her as well. I know she follows me, but let me look it up because I want to give her props too. Hold on a second. Hold on. Trying to pull her information, and I apologize to you guys that I didn't have it on hand. But for those of you that were on that live with Tony, they gave me a reading where they talked about, oh, you're supposed to be writing a book or something like that. And it was funny because the day before, that night before, I had a dream where I was on a ship. And this happens to me a lot. I do go on ships. I do a lot of work on galactic ships when I'm sleeping. And one of the things they said to me was, oh, you're supposed to write a book. And jokingly, because I always joke with them, I was like, about what? And they just looked at me like, really? Like, come on. And I was like, it's funny because I said, well, it's not time yet. It's not it's not time. I've had this happen before where I was on a ship and they wanted me to do something. And I actually wrote down exactly what I did. And I looked at them after I did what I needed to do, and I said to them, don't contact me again. It's not my time to be activated. And I went back to sleep, which is funny. Oh, I'm sorry that I remembered something like that. So I was able to write everything down. I apologize. I'm still looking for her information, which I, for whatever reason, can't bring up right now on my Instagram. Isn't that funny how that works? Oh, come on. All right. I'm sure that since I'm putting it out there, it will pop up on my Instagram and I will be able to say, oh, this is her right here. I want to say it was Celestial Serenity, but I'm not 100% sure. And if it is her, I apologize. Right now, my brain's a little bit I remember things and I forget things and stuff like that with all of the changes and the timeline changes that have been going on. We've been jumping a lot of timelines and moving up, especially from the 3D to the 5D, moving up in different dimensions and different dimensional portals and things like that. So there are days where I've waken up and I'm like, what dimension am I in right now? What timeline am I in? Like, I need to check the date. Is it still the same? Is today Thursday or is today Wednesday or is today? So I've been doing a lot of that as well. I mean, I do work nights, so that throws me off and it throws off my circadian rhythm. But a lot of the upgrades and updates and downloads have been throwing me off as well. Now, I did pull some cards and I wrote some stuff down, and part of it was about the me being on the ship and me being asked about the book, which I went into first because of the reading that I had with Tony and Celestial Serenity, if I'm not mistaken. So, but there were some things that they were asking me to talk about, especially with uh, the new earth and the mother, and how she is ascending and moving up and moving upwards. And, it's like whether we go with her or not, it's really up to us. We just have to make sure that we manifest that higher timeline, because all manifestation is aligning ourselves with the timeline that is uh that is more a match to where we're at. So when you manifest and you're manifesting to, and you want this and you want that, all you're doing is aligning yourself with that particular timeline where that is already happening. Okay. And with doing that, you're moving up to higher vibrations. One thing that came up in the cards and in one of the readings was 369. We need to get back to the 369. 369 is a very powerful number. It's a very powerful manifestation number. It's a very powerful, like, it can open portals. It can bring you to higher timelines, things like that. Whenever you can do a meditation with 369, do it. Ask for discernment. Look up a 369 manifestation or a 369 meditation on YouTube or anything like that. And, I like the ones where it's like 11 hours and I put it on overnight while I sleep, or whatever time it is that I'm sleeping during the day. So I just turn it on and I leave it. So what's one of the things that they did talk about? I have everything written in my book as always. And new earth ascending is changing. Like I said, feeling exhausted, but feeling uplifted at the same time. We're looking at old patterns to make sure that we're not taking those old patterns with us. So when we move into the new earth, those old patterns have to stay behind. I've had a lot of dreams where I'm like, one dream I was cutting pieces off of my leg. And this was something that I talked about in the live where I was like, well, why are you cutting it from there? I got a whole situation happening down here, but it's just letting me know you need to get rid of those old patterns. You can't take those old patterns with you. So you're letting go of what no longer serves you. And we're leaving all of those old selves behind. So this is like that last reckoning, that last push of old patterns coming to us. Something might have happened to you where you're like, oh, wow, like now I feel deflated. Like now I feel like I didn't expect this person to tell me XYZ. And it's just letting you know, hey, this is your last push. You need to work on that and move forward, which we're all doing. We can't take our old beliefs with us, our old ways with us. We got to let them go and surrender, let go and let God, is what I kept hearing. Ask for discernment from the Holy Spirit, from your spirit guides, from everyone at this point, because everyone is here to do work and they're revving their work up to move us on to the next thing, to the next level. We need to go to the new earth with hope and compassion and non-judgmental. Now, again, you do you. You have free will. You choose the path that you want to work on. I am only giving you the information that they have given me. When I say they, it's the Holy Spirit, my spirit guides, the dragons, the shamans, my bloodline that has been with me through everything. The shamans that I have with me are from my bloodline and from past lives as well. The dragons have always been with me, and the white dragon, which is also the Holy Spirit, has always been with me as well. Our archangels. Ask for discernment to know that you're going on the correct path. I did pull cards from the Earth Warrior deck, and I love this deck right here. It's from Alana Fairchild, and the artistry in here is just amazing. And I pulled two cards that were Amuata. She is the sage of higher learning, and that's so important because our higher selves know what's going on. When I was on the ship, my higher self knew what to say and what to answer, knew what was going on. I'm just happy that I was able to remember everything. And I always ask for me to remember what was going on. I don't always remember, but when I do remember, I like to write them down. And then I also got Aditi of Hathor, and that is hidden blessings. Have faith. You are guided in your dreams, which is just great because of all like I was saying, the dreams that I've been having, which is talking about the new earth, leaving the old self behind, letting go of what no longer serves us. Again, you have free will. You do you, baby. That's one of the things I love to tell people at work. Well, I'm not doing XYZ. I'm just letting you know what's going on. You do you. And that's it. Now, I also pulled from the Empath's Oracle, and I pulled it. I don't use it as often, but I pulled it because, hold on, where is it? Oh no, this is the Christ Consciousness deck, but I do need to use this. So I'm going to put it here with the Christ Consciousness book in my wand. Where is it? Did I put it away again? Hold on. It's inner child. No. Oh, here it is. So the Empath's Oracle deck is beautiful, and it is, excuse me for one moment. I could find the book, the box here. No, I actually have the box in my TV display thing. And of course, shielding, protecting, and grounding is one of the cards that's coming up today. So ground yourself, shield yourself, protect yourself. I love to go out for a walk, and if I'm feeling a little out of sorts, or a little out of it, I always say shields up, and I protect myself that way. Engaging with your fears and your doubts, which is what we need to do right now. Again, we all have free will, but we're engaging with that last push of our fear and our doubts to move on to the new earth and to the timeline that is part of our higher purpose that suits us better than where we're at right now. And I'm going to let you know, if you are engaging in all the craziness that's going on and all you're doing is wondering about all of the nut things that are going on and why this and why that, you're engaging in a lower timeline. You are feeding that lower timeline. So you need to get out of that. I don't watch the news. I don't know what's going on unless like somebody comes and tells me, did you know that this happened? And I'm like, not part of my timeline. And I am able to say that because I don't engage in that timeline. And I say it's not part of my timeline, not to feel like I'm superior or anything like that, but I want to keep it away from my timeline. I am striving for a higher dimensional timeline. Therefore, that is not a part of my timeline. That's the way I see it. And I hope that's something that you guys can get into as well, so that you can get into that higher timeline that you are requesting. Because you can't get into the higher timeline or the higher dimensions if you're still holding on to old patterns. Okay. Excuse me for one moment. Actually, hold on a second. I'm sorry, I just paused the video for a minute because I left my coffee on the other side of the table. And right now I haven't eaten. So usually when they are going to have me do some work, do a video, I don't eat. And I won't feel hungry until after the video, but I'm able to have liquid, so I have my iced coffee with me. All right, let's see what else. What else from our Empath's Oracle? And I feel that this is important because we as empaths take on so much energy that isn't ours, so much information that isn't ours, and we have to just be careful with the energy that we are pulling in. I try to, when I walk into a space, is pull my energy out as far out as I can so that those energies don't come near me. So as a lot of times when I walk into a room, there'll be people that will walk out of that room from through a different door, and that's okay. Oop. Do I keep all of these? Okay. Manifesting your future. So this is what we're talking about. I love it when I'm talking about something and when the cards fall out, it's confirmation of what I just told all of you. This one is welcoming the help of others. And that's something that was very big in my readings, in what I have been dreaming about, in the things that I have been seeing, is not to have so much pride that you don't ask for help. It is okay to ask for help. I have a number of people on Instagram that I follow and follow me, and we do some lives, and those are my people. And if I needed help, I would totally ask for help. I would be okay with that. So it's okay to have that community of people and ask for help from those people that truly, truly are there to help you. Practicing in your daily spiritualities. So that's another thing that kept coming up. What are you doing on a daily basis for your spirituality? Like I said before, I love to put those meditations on at night. I ask for discernment. I talk to my spirit guides and I let them know, today, like last night, I was like, look, I'm really exhausted. I know I have a lot of work to do. If you can just let me rest, that would be great. And if I am going to do work, let me do the work that I'm going to do, but let me rest, please, because I've just been so tired. I didn't wake up today until I'm usually like 6 a.m. or 7. I didn't get up until like between 8 or 9 a.m. And luckily, my dog was just like very patient and didn't bother me or anything like that. He knows. He knows. Creating personal space. And that's something that we need to do. If you are feeling that you're being pulled in 3 million different directions, first of all, everything doesn't need to be done now. Everything, things can be put off for different times. And if you are being pulled in different directions, think about what are these people doing for you or what have they done for you lately? And that's a song that came up for me also. Like, what have you done for me lately? And, it's not that we do things expecting others to, do for us as well. We don't do things, especially I don't, hoping that someone else would do something for me. But if I need help and I've helped you so many times and you are like, and you either don't pick up the phone or say maybe or say, then I know that you're not truly a friend. You know what I mean? Invoking your guides, gods, and guardians. You can't make this up, guys. You really can't. I'm going to pull one more card from the Empath Oracle because I feel like we really need a lot of this affirmation and a lot of this confirmation right now. Sorry. Breaking the chain of repeated cycles. Guys, you can't make this up. This is what I'm talking about. And all of the cards pull up in confirmation for exactly what I'm saying. This is kind of one of the ways that I know that my dreams, my meditations are on the right path when I get confirmation through my cards as well when I do my videos. One more. Releasing emotional weight. We really need to do this. I've been releasing a lot of emotional weight. Still have somewhat to go, but we have to release that emotional weight as well. Okay, guys? All right, so I'm going to put the Empath's Oracle deck aside. And they want us to be authentic. We're leaders in a lot of different things. We need to be authentic. We need to be non-judgmental. We need to come into our power. That's what they want us to do. Igniting the fire within and becoming a part of the world, part of Gaia. Commune with the elements, with the elementals, with the spirits, commune with all of your guides and see what you need to do and what is going on. They will guide you. Ask for help. Now, one thing that happened to me, which was really funny, I was getting on a different live with Nancy from Walla's Kitchen. And when I looked at my phone, I was like, oh, she's going to do a live. When I looked at my phone, it said 1717. It was 717, but when I saw it, it said 1717. And I'm just going to look up right now what 1717 means, because our guides are always giving us some type of message. So let's see what that says, guys. I wanted to do it in real time with you, not have it written down. Wow. So seeing the 1717 number is often interpreted as an angel number, a sign of spiritual guidance and encouragement from your guardian angels. It's believed to be a message to trust your intuition, embrace change, wow, and take spirit inspired action towards your goals. 1717 can also signify a time of spiritual growth and enlightenment, urging you to connect with your inner self and find clarity in your journey. Wow. So 1717 is a number of spiritual growth and enlightenment, to trust your intuition, you know, to remember to embrace change. You have a higher purpose to be a leader. Wow. This is really, it also prompts you to reassess your life path and focus on personal growth. Wow, 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 wow. Like you guys can look this up. I put in 1717 spiritual no 1717 guides messages, and that's what came up. Wow. Like you can't make this up, guys. Confirmation on top of confirmation. I like to see 3 times. So I like to see confirmation. If I have a dream, okay, I want to see confirmation 2 more times of that dream, or what it is that of the message that I'm giving to you guys. And the 1717 is a broad message of everything that I've just gone over with you. That's, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Really, really can't. Oh, I'm in awe right now of that message. And I'm glad I didn't look at it before and that I looked at it now with you guys at the same time. Like I can't. It's wow, wow, wow. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull cards from the Divine Feminine Oracle. And I got these about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Mary Magdalene, because Mary Magdalene has been very heavy in the readings. So I also got the Divine Feminine Oracle, which is like all of the women that, not only in the Bible, but the women that have been out through time, that are shamans and the true shamans, and also the mothers of all of the disciplines that we have been sharpening and trying to work through in our lives. So let's see what the Divine Feminine Oracle has to say to us. Wow. Xiao Zhongjing, the mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. So this is fourth confirmation on the deck that we just went over that talked about clearing your mind and having a clear mind. That's really amazing. Hey, Nugget. So let's see what the next card is. Shikana, the presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything, there is light, and I am light. And you guys should be saying this to yourselves. It's one thing that I say to myself all the time is, I am love, I am light. I say that all the time. Again, you have free will. You do you. But that helps me a lot in my meditations. I do it when I walk my dog and I'm out giving thanks and having gratitude to the elements and the elemental and to Mother Earth. So that's one thing that I do, especially early in the morning. When I walk my dog, I give thanks to all of nature. I touch the trees. I tell them thank you. I speak to nature. I speak to Mother Earth. And one of the things that I start off with is, I am love. I am light. I am truth. And I just repeat that over and over again while I do my walk with Nugget. Okay, let's see. What's the next card? Rita of Cassia, the patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. Again, with manifestation, with creating the timeline that you want to be a part of, creating the timeline that you see in your mind's eye of the things that you want in your life. Let's see. Fatima, mother of I'm imams. Okay. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. What did I just say? I just spoke about gratitude, having gratitude, and talking about saying that you are love. Look at her, look how beautiful that card is. I can't make this up, guys. And I'm doing this in real time. I'm not. Wow. And I wasn't planning on doing a video today. So, Freya, goddess of discernment. This is our fourth confirmation, goddess of discernment. What did I just say to you guys? I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it is a holy hell yes. Look at her wings. That's powerful. That's like fire right there, an element of fire. I feel like we have all the elements, water, fire, earth, and air right here. Wow. It's all interconnected. The white buffalo calf woman. The prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. Again, with love. We have to, again, you all have free will. But love is what is going to get us to where we need to go. Yes. And that's love for everyone. I have love for the person that cuts me off when I'm driving. I have love for the person that won't move out of the way and bumps into me when I'm walking. I have love for, everyone and everything. And there's nothing that I can say. If there's nothing that I can say to dissuade you from the way that you feel, that's okay. Again, you have free will. Everything is a process and you have to get through that process. I've gone through the process. I know what the process is. Some of you are just starting and it's going to be a process for you. Some of you are in the same spot that I'm in now and you get it, you understand. And those of you who don't, when you become love and when you decide that everything that you've been through has to be forgiven because it's not you went through it, it was all for you. When you understand that and you understand that you are love and that you are abundance and you are truth and you are light, you understand that all of the forgiveness and all of the work that you're doing and that you have done is for you. It's not for the other person. It's not for the situation that you were in. It's for you. Excuse me first. It's for you so that you can move forward in your new timeline of love and abundance. Okay. Otherwise, you're allowing people to live free in your life. Leave rent free in your life. Live rent free in your head and in your spirit. And you're allowing them still at this time to make choices for you. So when you make a choice based on fear and based on what happened to you, and I'm this way, or I make this choice because of what this person did to me, that person is still controlling your life. So it is up to you. You have free will. Brigida, the goddess of the eternal flame. I am the eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. So again, with light. Lighting up that flame, making that flame brighter and brighter for you so that you are that person that comes into that room and lights up that room. You're not the person that's going to darken the room or bring the mood down or anything like that. Have a flame that is so bright and so high that the lower dimensional beings that are in that room or in that space have no other choice but to walk away. Okay. And I still have love for those beings as well, because they can still turn to light if they so choose to. We all have free will. Yeshi Soyogal, Lady of the Lotus born, embodiment of the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. There you go. And that's something that the church suppresses a lot. The womb, is the same as the earth. The earth is the womb that gives us everything that we need. The woman, the womb, gives us everything that we need. When we are carrying a child, the child gets everything from the womb, from the mother. And many, many eons ago, that was the most sacred. And then all of that changed, and we went into a patriarchal society instead of staying in a matriarchal society. But that will be coming back again soon. I'm going to pick one more card from the Divine Feminine Oracle. Just one more. Joan of Arc. Wow. Joan of Arc was the warrior of light, more about light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. And this isn't just for you guys. This is for me too. The angels armor me with conviction. And that's funny because one of the things that Tony said, and well, both, it wasn't Tony, it was the young lady that was with him, and I think I said her name for her for her Instagram channel. She said I had an armor. So she showed me like not the actual armor, but the shield that I carry, and it's funny because it kind of looks like the shield when I say shields up, which is really cool. It's always great to have a third party like confirm things for you too. Sarah Lakali, Queen of the Outsiders, we're the outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. Again, love. This is the theme, guys. So we are in light, we are in abundance, and we are in love. And the Holy Spirit as well says the same thing. What we need to bring to the new earth is light, it's love, non-judgment. That's what we need to bring to the new earth. We need to leave all of the old things behind. Our old selves has to stay behind. All that no longer serves us has to stay behind. And I feel like now a lot of us are going, and me included, to transitions of almost like, what else do I need to get rid of? What else do I need to shed? What else is going to be coming through? So I know a lot of big changes are coming, not only in my life, but for the world itself. So let's keep going. I'm going to use the Mary Magdalene Oracle now. Let's see what Mother Mary, because she's also a mother. Resurrection. The eagle dies and the soul rises. Resurrect in life. And that's our higher self there. So again, we're going, same theme. Another confirmation. The ego has to go. Old patterns have to go for us to move forward. Remember who you are. So we need to remember who we are. Speak to our higher selves. The rose, I trust in divine timing. Wow. And remember, divine timing and trusting in divine timing is really all about you and how long it's going to take you to believe in who you are, to remember who you are, and to be that person that can get yourself into the right alignment with the timeline that you want. Soul work. I am in service of love. Again, this is just confirmation after confirmation with the cards of what I was talking about, of all the things that I wrote in my book and all of the things that I was telling you guys about with all of the dreams that I have. I don't have weird dreams. I just have dreams. And my dreams are always messages. There's always something that I need to say. My guides always speak to me in those dreams, and I have to go through and see, okay, what does this mean? The legacy. Love is always legendary. Look at that. Okay, one more card. Wow, the seventh power. Anger is information. And that's one of the things that came up as well. I'm going to get the book because I didn't even tell you guys this. Hold on. Holy anger. Transmute and change and redirect your feelings to your heart. That came up in one of my meditations. The heart, love one another as I would have loved you. That's Jesus Christ. So look at that. I'm just going to move it over, fold it for you so you can see that. I wrote that down last week. I know it's in script, so if you can't read script, I suggest you start learning how to write script. I learned how to write script back in the day in the 70s, right? And that's how I write. And I've had a lot of people tell me, "What, I can't understand what you're writing." And I'm like, well, guess what? That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. The cross. I am anchored in love. Faith, hope, and love endure. Look at that. And that just flipped over. I didn't even start turning doing the cards. It just was flipped over when I went to start. So, all right, let me get one more card from Mary Magdalene. And Mary Magdalene is here, and she's saying, I am love and I am divine, and see yourself in me. Male or female, doesn't matter. Remember, she was the direct counterpart of Jesus. She was equal to Jesus and equal to the power that he had as well. Testimony, love is stronger than death. and surrender. I am in good hands. Again, with surrender. Again, with going with the flow. Again, with letting go and letting God. You are in good hands. Ask for help. Ask for help. They are here to guide us, and they are here to help us with everything that we need. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, I see what I did. I put the cards away. All right, so before I went ahead and I pulled the Christ Consciousness deck. So I just want to work with this one. The Christ Consciousness deck is from one of my favorite YouTubers, Amanda Ellis. And I believe I went on Instagram the other day and I talked about a very powerful video that she had. And I know I wrote it down here. So her video is the video from May 13th on YouTube. Every single time she pulled a card on that video, like my entire body shivered. I was like, yes. And I was like, if I was there, I would have been like, yes, preach. You would have heard me in the background. And one of the things that she spoke about was the 369 needing to get back into alignment. And it was a very powerful video. So Amanda Ellis, her YouTube video from May 13th, check it out. And this is her deck, the Christ Consciousness deck. Let's see. It's a big theme. Look, if you guys, I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in organized religion. But I've never stopped believing in Christ and Christ consciousness and God, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, and all of that. So I still believe in the foundation that Jesus was trying to teach us. I don't believe in the actual organization of church and religion. So you can opt out of church, but still believe in Christ. So we have Thomas, mind trapped and doubt, again with doubt. So this is just letting us know that we need to believe in ourselves, have our self-esteem. Yes, we should be humble. Yes, we should be in gratitude always, but do not forget who you are. Do not fall into the mind trap of self-doubt, of not knowing if what you're doing is right, if not trusting your intuition. Remember, all the cards that we've had so far talk about trusting who you are, trusting in your intuition, trusting in the messages that you've been receiving, trusting in your dreams, because your messengers and your guides will contact you in your dreams as well. Stand up, steadfast in your vision. If you have a goal, if there's something that you want to do, then there will be plenty of naysayers. There will be plenty of people that will tell you can't do it. You're not allowed to do it. Who are you? Do you think you can do it? Don't talk to people about what it is that you want to do, because it's going to be about them and how they feel about themselves. And they know that they can't do it. So if they can't do it, why am I going to encourage you to do it? Okay. Keep it in your heart. And do the things that you know that you need to do to move forward. The people that will be there to help you will come along. Remember what they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That is 100% true. The garden, receive and heal. Again, with help. We need to ask for help. Holy anger. Wow. Look at this, guys. That's the same card I got last time. Holy anger. Transmute that anger into love. Be the change that you want to see. You can't expect to see change when you are unwilling to change. Be the change that you want to see. Be the timeline that you want to be in. Be and act as if you were already in that timeline, in that dimension that you want to be in. A lot of people, times, like I'll have someone that'll tell me, oh, but your channel's not that big. As far as I'm concerned, my channel has 100,000 followers. That's as far as I'm concerned. Every single person, from one person to the 100,000, as far as I'm concerned, is important. I already see myself in the timeline that I am manifesting. I already see myself there. So that's something that you guys will learn to do. And again, you have free will. I want to keep telling you, you have free will. And look at this. The teacher, I just said, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And the card that fell is the teacher. Walk the walk, walk the talk. And what am I saying right now? Exactly the same thing. There's a saying that people say, it's like, let me see if I can even remember it. Oh my gosh. I can't even remember it right now. I'll probably remember it after I get off the video. Wow. Confirmation on top of confirmation. That is what's important. One more card. Mother Mary, mothering and nurture. And that's, again, the divine feminine. And this is both for men and women. If you are feeling right now like you're not being nurtured, you need mothering, you can do that for yourself. You don't actually need someone else to do that for you, because you're not always going to find someone to do that. Not only that, but we are responsible for ourselves. Again, you have free will, but I'm responsible for me. You're responsible for you. I'm not going to pull someone into my life just to nurture me and mother me. And that's what my mom is for. So that's something that you need to do for yourself. You can't have someone do that for you and be unwilling to do that as well for that person. Let's see what this card says here. Resurrection, embracing new life, again with confirmation. We're going into the new earth, a new life, a new dimension, a new timeline. So we need to make sure, as resurrection, it's it's letting you know you're going in with a new body, a new spirituality. Everything is going to be brand new for you, okay? Nugget. He's fast asleep, which I'm surprised. Non-judgment. Non-judgment, reaction, and projection. This is what, the fifth card, the fifth time we talk about non-judgment, or the sixth time. Confirmation on top of confirmation of the things that we are going through right now, of what we're talking about right now. So, all right, I'm going to do one more card because Christ consciousness has a lot to say. And he's telling me, well, I say he because, Jesus was male when he was alive. He's telling me, I am here. I have always been here. And he is not returning in any form, as far as an earthbound form. Christ consciousness has come down to us for us to do the work. So if anyone's claiming that they're the resurrection of Jesus Christ, or they're this person and follow me because I'm a part of Jesus, if any of like that starts happening, run the other way. Run the other way. Remember that Jesus did not make anyone follow him. You have free will. He didn't say you have to follow me. He would put the option as a choice. He did not say you have to do what I say. Free will. So if someone's saying that you have to do this, or you have to do what I say, or I'm the resurrection of Jesus and you have to do XYZ, run. Don't walk. Don't pass go. Run. The opposite direction. Remember, many false prophets will start coming up now, especially that we have the last pope. Religion as we know it, religion as we see it, is about to collapse and change completely. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Okay, the Soviet Union collapsed. That wasn't a bad thing. The German wall came down, and East Germany and West Germany, it was like the collapse of East Germany. That wasn't a bad thing, guys. So thinking that, oh my God, it's not a bad thing. Everything as we know it now is about to change. Embrace it. Okay? That's the only thing that is constant in life is change. So you have to embrace it. Song, celebrate and express yourself. We'll be celebrating. But I wanted to show you this one. This one fell out and I didn't show it to you because of what I was saying. But look at this. Mother Mary, mothering and nurturing. And this card fell out on top of the spread that I'm doing. Joseph, fathering and responsibility. And what did I just say? You can't expect someone to come into your life and do this if you're not willing to do this. It goes hand in hand. Okay? And this is confirmation of just what I was saying. Again, we all have free will. They're just guiding us and letting us know this goes hand in hand. This is what you guys need to do if you so choose to do it. Can't make this up, guys. You cannot make this up. And Jesus, follow my lead. See? Follow my lead. He's not saying you need to follow me. Follow my lead. It's up to you. He has his hand out. It's up to you. You have free will. Okay? If someone's telling you that you don't, if someone's saying you have to, you need to, you must, because I am the one and I am, run. I don't know why I'm saying this to you guys. The messages will just come through, but something must be going on and something must be happening that this message is coming through to you guys in this way. All right. And I'm still using the deck. I was going to put the deck down, but I just started using it all over again. And just non-judgment again. Reflection and projection. Wow. New vintage. Be open-minded. Be open-minded. That's the same as being non-judgmental, my loves. Okay, I'm going to put this deck back. I want to see what other deck should I use. Is there something else that we need to tell the collective? Is there something else that they need to know? Inner child wounding. Inner child oracle deck. And the inner child oracle deck is from Magdalene. This is the book right here. And let's see what we need to know. Wow. Let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. So whatever's going on in your life, give yourself permission to feel it. Don't wallow in it for the rest of all time. Give yourself permission to feel it and work through it, transform it, and move on from it. Find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. And that's inside of us as well. And that could mean that some people are moving to a different place, it could be that where you're at right now, you're stagnant and you need to move maybe physically. Let it go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. Again with letting it go. You are wanted. There is a home waiting within. Practice freedom. Release the weight of judgment. Again with judgment, guys. Wow. A lot of us need to practice non-judgment, and that's something that I'm also taking into account on my practices as well, is to be non-judgmental. Run wild. Let your inner child run forth. One more card for the inner child oracle, and then I want to do a healing with my chakra wand, because I feel that we need it. Emotions are a reflection. Look for the deeper meaning. And that's something that I like the fact that this card came up to remind me of that. Do not allow other people to rile you up to the point that you are almost someone else. Because you're allowing that person to now have power over you. Whenever, someone wants to argue with you, whenever someone comes up and wants, what you're doing when you engage in that argument is that you're giving that person power over you. That person in their mind is thinking, look at how I can get this person riled up. Look how I can, disturb his or her peace. And they're happy about that. Do not allow anyone to get you so riled up that you lose yourself in who you are. Allow them to say what they're going to say, reflect upon it. Okay, thank you, and walk away. All right? Because if you get into that argument, you're just giving that person exactly what that person wants and needs. If you get emotional about something, even if you watch it on TV, stop, give yourself a minute. Why am I emotionally attached to this? What is the meaning? Why am I attaching myself to XYZ thing, to this emotion? What does this mean? Remember, life is happening for us. It's not to us. It's not against us. Life happens for us. And everything that we go through has something to teach us, whether it's this is not what I want or this is what I want, but XYZ. Then you have to work through that. Okay, guys? Wow. A lot of powerful messages from Christ consciousness, from Mary Magdalene, from our divine feminine, and from Mother Earth. It's just amazing. All right, hold on a second, guys. So I'm just going to take a couple of deep breaths. And I want you guys to go ahead and just close your eyes if you want to close your eyes. Take a seat, lay down, whatever you want to do. All right? And know that even if I am silent, I am working through your chakras. And I am opening a portal above each and every one of you, where the light of Christ consciousness is coming through. It's a beautiful golden light. Asumane, dashuwale sanene samane suinu. And we're opening a portal beneath you, where the light of Mother Gaia is coming up, and the lights are colliding together. We are releasing what no longer serves us. Ashumane shumana sumani, dashumane dasumana, and through, it's going down through your spinal cord. It's moving up through all of your chakras and making your chakras go clockwise and move faster. And you're releasing all that no longer serves you. All that muck is being moved outward and being transmuted into love, into light. Ashumana shumano, ashumana shumano, lasa, 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 lamilusumano, mase, light. Ground yourselves to Mother Earth, to her love. Allow the flow from God, from our Creator, from Christ consciousness to envelop you. We close the portals. Close the portals. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Mother Magdalene, Mary, Father of Jesus, Joseph. Thank all of our guides and shamans. I thank the Creator and Mother Earth, the elements and the elementals. Thank you. Thank you for working with me, through me, and in me. And I want you guys to repeat this as well. Have gratitude for all of your team. Thank them for working with you, in you, and through you. You are light. Say, I am light. I am love. I am love, and I am abundance, and I am light, and I am truth. I am light. I am love. I am guidance. I am truth. Okay, guys. You can sit here for a couple of minutes if you so choose to, if you're still working through it. But I want to thank you and give you lots of love. I hope that this helped you, and this guided you, and this gave you light, and this gave you abundance. Remember, we have to go through with non-judgment. Switch that anger into light. Switch that anger into movement. Switch that anger into love. We all have free will. I am a messenger, and I'm here to give you the message. The messenger is not what's important. You will probably see the same message from a lot of different people on YouTube and Instagram. Ask for discernment and connect with the person that you feel is there to guide you specifically. And it doesn't matter if it's me or if it's someone else completely different. Thank you so much for all of that. Now, just, some housekeeping messages for you guys. I do these healings, and I do sound healing as well as readings, in person as well as through Zoom. The pricing's on the bottom. It's $100 for a reading. It's $75 for a healing, whether it's a sound healing or a chakra healing or crystal healing, anything like that. All of the information is in the description box below. And I do not solicit you. I do not send you an email. I do not send you messages saying, hey, do you want a reading? My email address is in the description box below. You email me. Let me know what's the best dates and times for you. If I can align with that and I have an opening on those dates and times, we'll set it up. If not, I'll give you, new sets of dates and times for us to do a reading. As soon as I say yes to a reading or a healing, I start channeling right away. So I'll have a lot of stuff to talk to you about. But all of the information is in the description box below. I do not monetize on this channel or on Instagram. If you find it within yourself that you would like to make a donation, you can clearly do that. Donations are through Cash App and Venmo, and that information is in the description box below as well. All right. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening to the message and sitting in on the healing. I am grateful for all of you. And as I said before, whether it's one person that sees this or 100,000 people that see this, it's here for you at the time that you need it, because it's something that you need to listen to, and it's something that in a healing that you need it at this time. All right. So God bless. Go with God. Go with the flow. The Creator is always here for us. Our shamans, our guides, archangels, whoever it is that you use, they are always here with us, and they are always waiting for you to ask for help and ask for guidance. So do that, guys. You have free will, but they're waiting for you. Okay? Go with love. All right? Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.